Tibetan Mastiffs are purebred dogs that are powerful and massive, making them excellent for protection. The males stand 26 inches and can weigh up to 150 pounds. According to one of the few historical documents about Tibetan Mastiffs, these ancient dogs originated in Tibet around 1100 BC. They were bred as guard dogs and watchdogs to protect the livestock and property of the Tibetan villagers and nomads in the Himalayas. Their appearance is different from any other dog, with their lion-like manes and double-coated, dense fur. Don't let their large size fool you in terms of agility. They are light on their feet and will be quick to defend their home if a threat arises. They are highly intelligent but can be stubborn in regards to training. They are also loyal dogs to their humans. Keep in mind that the cute little Tibetan puppy will grow to an enormous size when it reaches adulthood. The males can weigh up to 150 pounds, so be prepared to have a canine comparable to the size of another human living with you. If you're looking for a watchdog, this breed is worthy of a look. If you live in an apartment, this breed is not for you due to its large size. They are generally a healthy breed, but it's important to consider the health issues they are susceptible to. Make sure to find great quality dog food for them, especially when they're puppies, so they can grow into healthy and happy dogs. The Tibetan Mastiff is highly intelligent, loyal, and protective. They were bred as guard dogs and watchdogs, so their protective instincts are high. It's important to know that this breed has a strong independent side, and they are not suitable for first-time dog owners. Stubbornness also weaves itself into this breed, making training a bit challenging. You, the owner, will need experience in showing leadership with this breed, and this needs to be established when they are a pup. They are calm dogs that don't show aggression unless the need arises. If a stranger enters your property, the Tibetan Mastiff will bark so loud that you'll more than likely jump. Their bark is loud and powerful, and any intruder will likely flee if they come face to face with this monstrous beast. It can be a bit of a challenge when new people come over, and you'll need to have a firm grip on the situation. Once the Tibetan Mastiff realizes the new person is of no threat, they will retreat their guard. These dogs will form a strong bond with their owners, given the right home, the right owner, and the right environment. They will protect those it loves to the fullest degree, and they make excellent watchdogs. These dogs make good family dogs. However, they are not recommended for those with small children. The screams and yells of small children may confuse the Tibetan Mastiff, and it may consider the noises a threat, resulting in a call to action. In an attempt to avoid this, they need to be socialized and around young children early on. They are loyal and loving family dogs, and once they trust you, they will form a strong bond. This breed will not do well in a home where there is a lot of yelling or fighting. They will interpret this as a threat and become aggressive. They are also not suitable for first-time owners due to their stubbornness and independent sides. They get along with other pets. However, it's best to have dogs of the opposite sex in the home. For example, having two males or two females together will prove challenging and a lot of stress for you if early socialization is not exercised. Keep in mind, though, that if your Tibetan Mastiff is raised with other pets and you practice constant, supervised socialization, the Tibetan Mastiff can and will get along with other pets. Surprisingly, the Tibetan Mastiff doesn't eat as much as you'd think, considering their massive size. They do fine with 4 to 5 cups of high-quality kibble divided into 2 meals daily. Some experts believe they can handle smaller rations due to their history of living in Tibet, where food was scarce. Puppies will require more food daily, around 3 meals a day. Tibetan Mastiffs do not require an extensive amount of exercise. Still, they do need moderate daily exercise, usually in the form of roaming their territory or some other type of responsibility. They are part of the working group, so they're not fetch-playing dogs. Rather, they are happy with work-related tasks. Taking your Tibetan Mastiff on daily walks twice a day is also ideal for exercise. Since the Tibetan Mastiff is territorial, you'll want to change the route often, so they don't get protective. They'll need to be on a leash at all times to ensure safety. It's also ideal to have a fenced yard so they can roam about freely. Tibetan Mastiffs shed little shedding during the fall and winter, but shedding increases during the spring and summer months. With having a heavily coated, coarse fur, grooming requirements are surprisingly minimal. Usually, once a week will suffice, and you'll want to use a slicker brush for the maximum effect. When shedding is at its highest during the spring and summer, an undercoat rake or deshedding tool works best. While this breed is an excellent watchdog, they're not for everyone. One must have a firm grasp on training these dogs, and they are not suitable for first-time dog owners. They are independent, territorial, calm, and less provoked, reserved, and strong-willed. They do well with other pets if socialized early on, and they form strong bonds with their family members once they trust you. Obedience training is essential due to their stubbornness and sensitive side, but with patience, perseverance, and devotion, a Tibetan Mastiff can bring a tremendous amount of security to your home, as well as loyalty and love.